Hello friends, this is Ricky Chadha from Astro Healer channel. On the 14th of January, we are going to celebrate Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti is when Saturn transits into the sign of Makar Rashi, where it is called as Digbali. It is into a dignity. But my experience, and it's my experience, is there from the day of Makar Sankranti till the next Sankranti, which normally comes by 15th of February, this period is always with little bit of hardship. We also need to understand that from 14th of January to 17th of January, these 2 days, there would be a conjunction of Saturn and Sun. But then Saturn is going to move into the next sign, which is a very big day. On the 17th of January, Saturn will go into the sign of Aquarius. And then Sun is going to keep following Saturn, and it will finally reach the sign of Aquarius, where it will have a long conjunction of around 30 days in the sign of Aquarius. We need to understand that this particular transit of Saturn may bring about a lot of changes, and each one of you are going to feel this change, not because only because of Sun, but also because of Saturn. Now it's going to move. It is almost at around 29 degrees, and it is just about to enter the sign of Aquarius. Many of us are going to feel that heaviness, that change. Many of we would run into introspection, and I've already made around 3 to 4 videos pertaining to the transit of Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. But today I'm here to talk about Sun's transit on Makar Sankranti in the sign of Capricorn, and how it is going to affect each one of us according to our moon rashi or according to Lagna. I request all of you all that when you're watching my video, please you have to listen to your moon rashi and your Lagna both to get the holistic picture of what is in store for you. Thank you so much. Let us start with the first sign, Aries. Friends, for the sign of Aries, Sun rules your fifth house and shall be traveling in your 10th house, looking at your fourth house. This transit is going to be quite good for you. Sun gets a directional strength. There are chances of sudden positive change in your life, especially with your career and profession. You will get opportunity to start a new career, a new profession. New opportunities will come for you. There could be promotion, increment, pay raise. It is also forming a Raj Yoga, as a Trikon house lord is getting into a Kendra Bhava. This is also a good time for students who are preparing for government exams or competitive exams. You will also get an opportunity to receive money from the government if you are dealing with government or if you are on a contract with government. It's a good time for your health as well. Your confidence in yourself would be quite high. Next sign is Taurus. For Taurus, Sun rules your fourth house and it is getting into the ninth house, looking at the third house. Ninth house is your house of fortune. This time I see that you will get support and blessings from your father or a fatherly figure. Your relationship with your father, your guru, your mentor will be quite good. You may face some physical distance or difference of opinion with your father, but yet the time is good. You will be very much inclined towards religious activities. You may even plan to have some religious ceremony at home. Sun aspecting from the ninth house, looking at the third house, also gives you good communication, self confidence. You will get support from your younger siblings. If you work a little more harder and keep yourself calm and cooler, everything will fall into place and you will definitely advance with your profession, your career, your job. If you are into business, I see money coming in, lot of money coming in, lot of profits can be generated. During this time, you just need to be a little cautious about your health and especially the health of your parents as well. Next sign is Gemini. For Gemini, Sun rules your third house and it is getting into your eighth house, looking at the second house. I would say this particular transit for Gemini people is not very auspicious. It will give you average or mixed result. But it's a good time for people who are into research work, people who are pursuing PhD, or people who are into occult science. Certain health issues also may crop up and may disturb you. Sun's aspect on the second house will give you an harshness in your speech. Your way of communication would be very authoritative. You will be quite dominating while you speak. You may be inclined to make some efforts to improve your prospects in your life. You need to control your expenses and plan to save money now. Business people will be quite dissatisfied with the inflow of money. So you just need to remain a little calm for the next 30 days. You should try to avoid any collaboration or any contract or signing of any document during this time. Those who are married, your relationship with your life partner would improve. There could be some health issues, especially with your abdomen, maybe with your knees and ankles, that will make you a little uncomfortable. Next sign is Cancer. For Cancer, Sun rules your second house and shall be traversing from your seventh house, looking at your from the Lagna, the first house. You may face some problem in your married life. You have to be a little careful about your married life as when Sun is traversing, because there could be some conflict with your partner, some ego clashes. Couples have to work very hard to maintain the compatibility with their partners. You need to be a little cautious about your health and even the health of your life partner. Business people, people who are into business, I would say, need to be a little cautious during the transit of Sun in the sign of Capricorn, because there could be some conflict. And this conflict could also be with your, if you're into a partnership. From the seventh house, Sun is aspecting your ascendant. So, definitely you will see that there is an improvement in your health and your energy level is quite high. It's also a good time that opportunities would be there to put some money aside for future endeavors, needs. Next sign is Leo. Now for Leo, Sun rules your Lagna, your Rashi itself, and it is getting into the sixth house, looking at the 12th house. Sun's transit in the sixth house is quite good for you because, as I have mentioned, Sun in third, sixth, and 11th house gives good up. It's a very auspicious thing, time. So people working or professional people can expect some positive changes. This transit also is very good in having victory over your enemies. If you are going through any legal dispute, the the result, the verdict would be in your favor. Sun aspecting the 12th house, there are chances that you may have some unexpected expenses that will that will disturb your budget. If you're working for a MNC, multinational company, then you will see some benefit. You will be quite efficient and very productive during this phase. Leo natives may also face some health issues, especially related to bones and even with your abdomen, your digestive system. You will also notice some significant change in your attitude. There would be more enthusiasm in you, there would be high level of energy. As a result of this transit, your personality will be quite fearless and you will be engaged into taking some risky ventures in your hand. Next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, Sun rules your 12th house and getting into the 5th house, looking at the 11th house. Yes, this is a very good time for students who are who intend to go abroad for higher education. It's a good time for education or pursuing some degree. However, Sun being the lord of the 12th and getting into the 5th house may give you some health issues, especially if you are a pregnant woman. So you need to be a bit cautious. Sun's transit in Capricorn, looking at the 11th house of finance and social circle, I would say it's a suitable time for financial gain and to build up your social circle as well. But not a suitable time for lovebirds, people who are into romantic relationship. There could be some ego clashes which may even result in a breakup. You are advised to be very cautious about your love relationship. You need to, you may think of shifting or changing your occupation or relocating yourself. You should avoid making hasty judgments because doing so you may end up having uh, some situation where the consequences would be quite bad. Next sign is Libra. For Libra, Sun rules your 11th house and it is getting into the 4th house, looking at the 10th house. Good time to spend with your family, with your friends, and this is very important. It's better that you engage with them and enjoy spending some time, give some quality time to them. Sun in the 4th house actually is not considered to be quite good. Sometimes it disturbs your domestic happiness, relationship with your mother, mother's health could be affected. But Sun will be aspecting the 10th house of profession, so this time is favorable as far as your profession is concerned. You will get monetary gains out of the hard work that you have been putting up for almost last 1.5 year. Next sign is Scorpio. For Scorpio, Sun rules your 10th house and it is getting into the 3rd house. As I mentioned, Sun in the 3rd house is always auspicious. It is looking at your fortune house, the 9th house. Professionally, this is a very good time for you, very good period for you. Those who are working or traveling, or you have been staying away from home for a long time, you will get a chance to come back home, come closer to your home at least. You will be very confident in your communication and you will deliver good ideas, good concepts. You may even have to travel some short distance due to work. Try to avoid any conflict, any arguments with your younger siblings. You will also have an opportunity to work for government. And if you are already working for government sector, it's a good time. Sun's transit will be very advantageous to you in terms of wealth and education, both. You will notice a lot of changes in your life. When it comes to your health, it's a good time. Lot of improvement I see. Next sign is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, Sun rules your ninth house, the house of fortune. It is getting into the second house, looking at the eighth house. Quite a fortunate time for you. Very good time for you, and you know that you are coming out of the Saraswati period also. You can plan some pilgrimage trip with your family. Long vacation can be planned. It will be quite beneficial for you. Sun's transit in the second house will also give rise in monetary gains in your saving. You will also be very authoritative and very commanding in your speech. Your speech will attract attention of many people, but it can also lead to misunderstanding, because while speaking or while conversing with people, there could be some harsh words used by you which may disturb the other person. So be very careful, especially when you are dealing with your own family members and your relatives. You are just advised not to lose your temper. Don't get into verbal fights. You will be interested, drawn, there will be an attraction towards religious activities. If you are a student, if you are a student, you will be quite disciplined. Your concentration level would be quite high, and success can be guaranteed over here. Next sign is Capricorn. Now, Sun is a ruler of the eighth house, getting into the first house itself, looking at the seventh house. Overall, I would say it is a good time for your professional growth. This transit will help you to improve your management skills, as well as you will resolve many of your health difficulties. Your respect, your image, your status will rise. Your leadership and your decision making ability will impress everyone around you. Your management, the way you manage things, will impress the seniors and the authorities at your workplace, and they would be quite supportive towards you. But the Sun, being the eighth lord, could also bring some uncertainty or some accidents. So you need to be quite careful when you're driving, when you're traveling, because you may encounter an accident. Sun's aspect on the seventh house may even create some trouble in your married life. During this time, make sure that you address your anger issues. You are advised to control your anger, remain calm, composed, and very poised. Next sign is Aquarius. Sun rules your seventh house, and it is getting into the 12th house, looking at the sixth house. Business professional or business people into business, especially with foreign land, or if you are into the business of import and export, your business will expand. There could be, you may get a chance or an opportunity to travel to a foreign land. Seventh lord in the 12th house will affect the health of your partner, life partner. You will notice significant change in your temperament and your personality. You will have energy and stamina to complete the work that you have undertaken, and You will be quite stimulated throughout the day. So your energy level is going to be quite high. This phase will help you to control your attitude at work and even your personal life. Your married life may have some conflicts with your life partner. Last sign is Pisces. Sun rules your 6th house and it is getting into the 11th house, looking at the 5th house. You can have monetary gains during this transit. You will be in a limelight in your social circle. You will attract your friends. Authoritative people, particularly your seniors, will appreciate your work, and that is going to benefit you in your professional life. If you are due for a promotion, you can expect one during this transit. Sun's aspect on the 5th house of education, love and relationship, and your children. I see good time for students, especially who are preparing for competitive exams. You will also get good support from your children, from your child, but you need to be a little cautious about your romantic relationship, because romantic relationship may suffer during this transit. Health wise, I see it's a very fruitful time. Your health would be quite good during this phase. So friends, this was all about Sun's transit into the sign of Capricorn, and I wish you all a happy Makar Sankranti. If you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell icon as well. Thank you.